Obi-Wan, tanungin mo ako ng English, sasagutin ka na ng Spanish. Aba, talaga ba? Sige nga, ito ah. What is more important? Heart or mind? Spanish! Hi, my name is Mr. Pogi and welcome to Mr. Pogi TV. So what's up, fellow collectors? So my name is Mr. Pogi and we are here to review the Star Wars The Black Series, Anakin Skywalker, the Padawan, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Jedi Knight. So before we begin with the review of the figure, so let's begin with the box first. As you can see, this is the front part of the box, so they're looking awesome. As well as we have the Hayden Christensen and also Mr. Ewan McGregor. And this is the left side of the box, as you can see, number 110 and 111, and as well as for the back part of the box, so you can pause it if you want to. So there's a read up over there, and then also for the right side of the box and going back to the front part. So let's dig in and open these awesome figures. So guys, what do you think? So actually, I am so happy that I have these figures, especially with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Even though I have an Obi-Wan Kenobi already, which is the General Obi-Wan Kenobi, but I am still happy to have this Obi-Wan. But for Anakin Skywalker, this is my first one, or actually this is my first time to have an Anakin Skywalker. So I am thrilled to have this figure, but at some point upon seeing this figure at hand for me, so I'm not really sure about it. But well, guys, let's take a look of these awesome figures, right? Anakin Skywalker was a Force-sensitive human male who served the Galactic Republic as a Jedi Knight and later served the Galactic Empire as the Sith Lord Darth Vader. Discovered as a slave in Tatooine by Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker had the potential to become one of the most powerful Jedi ever and was believed by some to be the prophesied chosen one who would bring balance to the Force. Obi-Wan Kenobi was a Force-sensitive human male legendary Jedi Master and a member of the Jedi High Council during the fall of the Republic. During the Age of the Empire, he went by the alias of Ben Kenobi in order to hide from the regime that drove the Jedi to near extinction in the aftermath of the Clone Wars. A nobleman known for his skills with the Force, Kenobi trained Anakin Skywalker as his Padawan, served as a Jedi General in the Grand Army of the Republic, and became a mentor to Luke Skywalker prior to his death in 0 BBY. Now before we begin with the figures itself, so let us check their accessories, by which two came with the lightsabers. So this is the lightsaber of Anakin Skywalker. So as you can see, well, basically it's the lightsaber of Anakin Skywalker. So it's looking good. So it's got the hook for there. And then actually I'm having a hard time trying to take it off. So maybe I'll put hot water in there so that I can remove the lightsaber hilt from the saber. Now moving forward with the lightsaber of Obi-Wan Kenobi there. So as you can see, there's a red spot over there. So that's the, well, iconic thing about the lightsabers itself. And then also, if we're going to remove, I'm having a hard time remove. Oh, there, I have removed it there, so I don't have to put some hot water in it. So well, basically you can remove the saber from the lightsaber hilt and put it back again. So nice details, right? Awesome details. So that's the accessories that came with these figures. So this is the first figure that we are going to review, Anakin Skywalker. So this is the first time that the 6 inches got the Padawan version of Anakin Skywalker. So actually it's pretty okay and not really exciting to have, because I much prefer the Anakin Skywalker, the Revenge of the Sith version, by which he's a Jedi Knight already. So for this one, well, it's okay. So I can pair this with Queen Padme, right? So the main thing about this figure figure is the head sculpt. So let's zoom in with the head sculpt first. So this is Anakin Skywalker's head sculpt. So it's Hayden Christensen. Actually, it's pretty alright, but it has a big jaw, and that's the part that I don't really like about this, because I know Hayden Christensen doesn't have a big face. So he has this slim face, if I recall. And then looking at the hair, this kind of bugs me. It's like a clip-on, but it's not basically a clip-on. I'm not really digging this one, but well, this is the Jedi way of showing that they are Jedis back in there, right? And then for the back part of the head there, so am I seeing Hayden Christensen here? A little, right? Oh, I see him a little, but not so much. And I got a little smudge over here. And then looking at the rest of the body, so you can actually take a look at this. I believe this is an old sculpt. I'm not sure. The color is inconsistent in here. And then there's the belt, and then the hook for the lightsaber. So now I believe I cannot put the lightsaber here, but maybe I can put this one and hook this, but see, it's not really working out. I don't know why this is the second figure that came with the box. That is quite disappointing that you cannot put the lightsaber hilt in his belt. But the detail wise for this one, you can see I can actually see the shoulder of the figure, the shoulder joint, which kind of bugs me. And then looking at the rest there at the back part, his belt has color brown. As you can see, there is a shiny color black in here. Well, for this one, it's kind of matte, so it's kind of leather-ish. And then actually for this one, the things that I like, or the only things that I like with this figure is the shin guards there. So I'm liking it, and also I like the head sculpt. Those are the things that you can have with this figure, especially the head sculpt. So if you want to remove the head and you want to put the Hayden Christensen's head from the Revenge of the Sith, so you cannot just do that. So it has a different peg by which it's kind of little, and I know that it is not, you are not able to put the head of the Revenge of the Sith Anakin Skywalker in this body. So going for the articulation of the figure. Now looking at the articulation of this figure, so this one, you can rotate his head 360, and then you can make him look up. This is the farthest that it can get, and then make him look down. This is the farthest that it can get as well. Then for the shoulders, side to side there, so both shoulders, you can rotate it, swivel for the shoulders, and then also swivel for the elbows, as well as a hinge for the elbows, and as well as the hinge for the wrist, and swivel for the wrist. And then for this one, this is quite the disappointing part. I cannot rotate his hips, so it goes far beyond this part, and then for the right side, it goes far beyond this part. So I'm not sure if this is an old body, but I'm not really digging it. Especially as you can see, there's a plain texture in this one. You can make him split like this. This is the farthest that it can get. And then make him sit like this, farthest it can get. And then make him go like this beyond. Then rotation of his thighs, double jointed knees, then ankle pivot over here. So that's the articulation and the details of Anakin Skywalker. And now, the main event. So for this one, this is one of the most highly anticipated figure from the wave. So Obi-Wan Kenobi. So that, damn man, that head sculpt, it's so beautiful, right? So it's looking so awesome. And I know that this body, it came from Mace Windu, so it's just a reuse of the body, but damn, that head sculpt. So let's take a look at side-to-side comparison from the previous head sculpt. So do they have a same sculpt and just photo real tech for this one? So actually, this one is far better than this one. But the disappointing thing is this got a small peg hole there inside. So you cannot just put this head inside this body. And you cannot put this head inside this body. So, but well, maybe I'll do some experiment. Just I wanted to take a look at this one and with this body and so on. So this is the comparison first. So I believe you guys are excited for this one, for the comparison. But guys, this is far more better than this one. But well guys, as you can see, the head sculpt of this one is from the episode 2. Now all of you wants the episode 3 head sculpt, by which this one is what you need. So you have to buy this one in order for you to be satisfied with this one. Damn, I repeat, damn, this has the best head sculpt for Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I'm really liking it. It's really good, right? It's really good. Head sculpt, the hair there. So looking so awesome. So this is what they call the Jesus Obi-Wan because of the hair. And looking at the body, so it's got the butterfly joint, unlike for the Anakin Skywalker. Quite disappointing with that one. And then also with this one, well, basically it's the body of Mace Windu. And what is good about this is that you remove the lightsaber hilt, you can put it actually at his belt, so it doesn't really move there. So I'm happy with that one. So it's got a tight grip, so just be careful with that one. And then for the boots with the fur, just kidding. So this one is looking pretty awesome. So I like this one. I'm really digging this figure. So it's really going to be inside the shelf of mine for a long period, or maybe not long period of time, forever, man. So I'm going to keep you forever, Obi-Wan Kenobi, because you're one of my favorite Jedis there. Now looking at the articulation of this figure, so you can actually rotate his head 360, then side to side motion. So it's got a rocking motion for that one, and I like that. He actually has a separate piece for his neck, so that is why it's very versatile. So actually I'm looking at something looks like a Hot Toys for me, but well, don't get me wrong, I'm really happy with this one. That's why I'm comparing it to the Hot Toys with a 12 inches scale models, right? But looking at the 6 inches figures of Hasbro, man, you've done your best, okay? But I know you will do something else, right? And then for this one, shoulder butterfly joint there, and then rotation of his arms, the swivel for his shoulders, swivel for his elbows, hinge, single jointed elbows, and then hinge for his wrists, as well as the swivel for his wrists. And then actually there's a swivel for the torso, and side to side motion. You can make him crunch like this, you can make him crunch like that. And that's the legs, you can make him split like this. So actually this is a very splitty figure there. So I'm happy with this one. And then for the legs, you can actually have a thigh rotation, then double jointed knees there, and then you can actually make him kick like this. So this figure has very bendy knees there. And then also no boot cut, and there is a swivel for his feet. So that's Obi-Wan Kenobi. So let's compare it side to side with Anakin Skywalker. So they're just buddies in there. Hey Annie, do you have the high ground? Ha 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 ha. So just kidding with this too. So actually I'm really liking these two figures, but I am quite disappointed with this one, but not for this one. So that's it for the details, the accessories, and the articulation of these figures. So what do you think of these figures? So first of all, guys, I really enjoyed these two figures, especially Obi-Wan Kenobi. For this one, not much. So let's give a score for this. So let's get straight to the point. Now first off, for Anakin Skywalker, I wasn't really happy so much with this figure. At first, I was excited, but for his head sculpt is looking okay. It's good. But the rest of his body, I feel like it's from a previous figure. It has a limited articulation, so I'm not really happy with this figure. Well, you cannot really enjoy it with the full range of motions. With this one, the only winner thing with this figure is the head sculpt. The head sculpt is the only thing that you will be targeting. So this figure costs around 1,300 to 1,500. So it doesn't cost that much. But well, it's kind of expensive, right? But for this one, the Anakin Skywalker came in the box with two, meaning there are two Anakin Skywalker in the box. So it has a multiple copies. You don't have to worry about trying to look for one for this one, okay? Because you can actually have an instant Anakin Skywalker. Just ask your local sellers out there and they have an extra Anakin Skywalker. So my score, my last verdict for this one, I'll just give this a rating of 3 out of 5. So it's not much of a big score, but it's kind of passed. But I'm not really happy with this figure. I'm just happy with the head sculpt. Now, looking at the best of the best of the best, sir. So for this one, this is Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I am really happy with this figure because of the head sculpt, the body. Well, the body is basically a reuse from Mace Windu, but with this one, it fits perfect, especially when you compare it with the Clone Commander Obi-Wan Kenobi. So you can set them side by side, but for me, the winner head sculpt is this one. So I'm liking this one. For the hair, that's the problem with it. So you will have to struggle with the hair. So since me and Obi-Wan has the same hair already, right? Well, anyway, so I'm just happy with this one. So first off, guys, this is one of the highly anticipated figure. And as you can see, inside the box, it came only one. Out of the set of 8, came only in one figure, one box. And then also, guys, this one with a price range of 1,700 to 2,000. Actually, I saw someone selling this for 2,000. I was surprised with this one, and now I realize that I am so lucky to have this figure. So I am not complaining with this one anymore. If you like Obi-Wan Kenobis, you can complete all of the Obi-Wan Kenobis. So that's it. So my rating for this figure is 4.5 out of 5. So guys, I highly recommend that if you see Obi-Wan Kenobi in the price of 1,800 to 1,600 maybe, go buy it. So I highly recommend you that you buy it ASAP. So that's my review for Obi-Wan Kenobi. And now we're at the end of my video. Now before we actually end, so I would just like to give a few shout outs. Miss Mel Santillan. So Mel, so I'm actually giving a shout out, ha? So you requested for a shout out, and here is your shout out. So hi Mel. so that's literally a shout out. But anyway, so hi. So I hope you're doing fine. So you're doing good. Okay? So she's a dear friend of mine. So way back in when I was working in the hospital. And then next, guys, I bought these figures from Animazing. So if you want a cheaper or a price that is really affordable, and also and guys, a quick shout out to the online store that I purchased Star Wars. This guys, so I purchased this from Animazing. So I highly recommend that you visit animazing.ph. So if you want someone that is easy to talk to, and they are actually a good seller, and also they post affordable prices for the figures. So I highly recommend Animazing. So guys, we're at the end of my video. So thank you for watching this double review, and I really appreciate it if you ended this video until this time. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching until this time. And guys, if you're new to my YouTube channel, so my name is Mr. Pogi, signing off. May the force be with you, and guys, please keep on connecting. Stay Pogi! Hey, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm also on Instagram at Mr. Pogi TV, at Reddit also r/Mr. Pogi TV, and also on my personal Twitter account at Eduardo.gomez.jr.business. Stay Pogi!